I hope you all are doing great and are absolutely fine. So students, today I welcome you all in this English class where we are going to learn something new and something very interesting. So let's begin. So, this is the beautiful country of Rome. Alright, so this is the country of Rome. Alright, so this is the beautiful country of Rome. So here this and the is indicating. Let me tell you, we already complete the first part of this topic. Alright, let's find out which topic is this. Alright, so this and the is highlighted in this sentence. Okay, let's move forward. This is the city of Phrygia. Midas ruled this place. What? This is the city of Phrygia. Midas ruled this place. In this sentence, this, the and this is highlighted. See here, this, the and this is highlighted again. Midas and his father created the city of Phrygia. Alright, Midas and his father created the city of Phrygia. He did look after his subject, but his main aim was to receive a satire. There are many legends about him. In this sentence or in this paragraph, again his, a and there is highlighted. Alright. He would do good deeds but only to get a satire. This is the reason for which many of his subjects were dissatisfied with him while some liked him. Alright, what he do? He would do good deeds but only to get a satire. This is the reason for which many of his subjects were dissatisfied with him while some liked him. Again, in this whole paragraph, there are some words which are highlighted, that are, this, the, which, many and his. Alright, what they words indicating to? Let's just find out. But somehow Midas managed to impress the gods. The king was then granted a wish by Dionysus, the god of wine. Alright, for his wish, Midas asked that whatever he touched would turn to gold. Despite Dionysus' efforts to prevent it, Midas felt that this was a fantastic wish, and so it was bestowed. Excited about his newly earned powers, Midas started touching all kinds of things, turning each item into pure gold. What Midas do? Midas, excited about his newly earned powers, Midas started touching all kinds of things, turning each item into pure gold. But soon Midas became hungry. As he picked up a piece of food, he found he couldn't eat it. It had turned to gold in his hand. Look, what he do? That, but soon Midas became hungry. As he picked up a piece of food, he found he couldn't eat it. Why? Because it had turned to gold in his hand. Because he has power, that whatever he touched, that turned into pure gold. Alright, so he touched food, the food become pure gold. Now, can he eat that food now? No. So, hungry, Midas groaned, "I'll starve." Perhaps this was not such an excellent wish after all. Then he realized that this is not an excellent wish, because everything he touched turned into gold, even the food. Alright. Seeing his dismay, Midas' beloved daughter threw her arms around him to comfort him, and she too turned to gold. "The golden touch is no blessing," Midas cried. See here, everything, whatever the Midas touch, everything turns into gold. Even the daughter, even his daughter. See here, seeing his dismay, Mida's beloved daughter threw her arms around him to comfort him, and she too turned to gold. The golden touch is no blessing. Midas cried because everything is turned into gold, whatever he touched, or whatever thing he touched. So this is a story, everything. Now again a second story for you all right. So here, parents and their children walking in the ground, all right, or walking in the park. Let's find out. What a lovely morning. I love every moment of it. This is my favorite time of the day. This is my favorite time of the day. So her father replied, well, Shalini, I completely agree with you. What father replied? Father replied to her that, well, Shalini, I completely agree with you that this is a beautiful day. Okay, but have you noticed the determinants you have used in this sentence? What her father told her that, but have you noticed the determiner have you used in these sentences? As I already told you before that previously we have completed the first part of this topic. Alright, so whatever the highlighted part in the sentence or in the stories are all about determiners. Alright, so what we are going to study today is all about determiner. Alright, some more thing about determiner. Alright, so here father replied to her daughter that, but have you noticed the determiner you have used in this sentence? In which she replied that, oh really, but what are determiners? Alright, so she replied that what are determiners? Let's understand the meaning of determiner. That determiners are group of words that determine or limit the meaning of a noun or a noun phrase in a sentence. What determiner are? Determiners are the group of words that determine or limit the meaning of a noun or a noun phrase in a sentence. Let's see the example now. We are going a picnic tomorrow. Here A is a determiner. Priya is my younger sister. Here my is a what? Determiner. Please distribute these sweets among your friends. Please distribute these sweets among your friends. Here again these and your are the determiner. Can you pass the salt please? Again the is a determiner. See, now see the definition again. Determiner are a group of words that determine or limit the meaning of a noun or a noun phrase in a sentence. Alright, in a sentence. Look at those lovely flowers. Again those is a determiner. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you very much for your help. Here again your is a determiner. Whose coat is this? Whose coat is this? Again whose is a what? Determiner in this sentence. Alright, so these are the example of some determiner. That these are the determiner that we used in the what? Sentences, or to limit the noun or phrase of noun in a sentence. That are determiners. Alright, now let's understand the type of determiner. First one is article. Alright, article is definite article, the indefinite article a and an. Alright, so when we talk about types of determiner, there is first type, that is article. In article there are three things. That in article determiner there are three things, that is the, a, an. These three are the determiner that we use in the what? Article determiner, particularly in article determiner. Alright, if in the sentence A is a determiner, alright, so that one is a article determiner. Alright, then article determiner have two types. Alright, article determiner have two types. First one is definite article, which comes with the. The is a definite article, and a and an is a indefinite article. Clear? A and an is a indefinite article. Alright. Now second one is demonstrative article. Second one is demonstrative article, in which we use this, that, these and those. Alright. If something only single in number, only one in number but closest to us, we use this for that. Alright. If something one in number but far from us, then we use that. Clear? If something group in number, many in numbers but closest to us, we use these. And if something varies in number or many in numbers but far from us, we use those. Clear? Alright. Now let's understand about possessive determiner. My, your, his, her, its, are, their. These are some words which we use in what? Which we use in the possessive determiner. Alright. Now the fourth type is quantifiers. The fourth type is quantifiers. What quantifiers are? A few, a little, much, many, a lot of, most, some, any, enough. These are the words that we use, or these are the determiners we use as a quantifier determiner. Alright. Now again a question for you all. This one is the first question for you all. Alright. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate determiner. He thought he would get the contract, but a business competitor of dash got dash. Options are A, he slash itself, B, his slash it, C, us slash his, and D, yours slash its. Your time starts now. Alright students, time up. Let's see the answer now. Alright, let's see the question first, then the answer now. So in this question, what we have to do is, we have to fill the blank with the appropriate determiner. The sentence is, he thought he would get the contract, but a business competitor of dash got dash. So among these four, the option B is the correct answer, that he thought he would get the contract, but a business competitor of his got it. Alright. Now see here. So this is the complete sentence. Here B option B is the correct answer. Alright. Okay. Let's move forward and have a look in the article type 1 determiner. Alright. Article is the definite and indefinite articles are determiner. What are definite and what are indefinite? A and is a indefinite and the is a definite. Alright. Example, let's see the examples now. Close the door please. In this, the is a definite article. Alright. I have got a friend in Canada. Here, a is a indefinite article. I have bought an umbrella. An is a indefinite article. Fill in the blanks with the correct article. Now here is the exercise for you all. I have dash uncle who lives in Kolkata. He is dash honest man. He once saved dash 1-year-old boy from dash fire. He tells me stories. He told me that he once met dash alien. Dash alien didn't need oxygen to live. It didn't have dash nose. That's dash hard story to believe. I am not sure he is not telling me dash truth. Now what we have to do is we have to put correct article in these blanks. Alright, so let's find out. So here I have, what article should we put here? Let's find out. So here, and I have an uncle who lives in Kolkata. Now second one is he is an honest man. He is an honest man. He once saved a 1-year-old boy from a fire. Alright. So here a and is the article we put here. Alright. Now he tells me stories. He told me that he once met an alien. The alien didn't need oxygen to live. It didn't have a nose. That's a hard story to believe. I am not sure he is not telling me the truth. Alright. So these are the articles we put in the sentences. Alright. Now let's move forward and have a look in the question now. Question for you all. Fill in the blank with the appropriate determiner. Do you know dash name of dash American author George R.R. Martin's latest book? What would be your answer? Your options are A slash A, B and slash N, C dash slash the, and D dash slash A. What would be your answer? Your time starts now. Alright students, time up. Let's see the question now. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate determiner. Do you know dash name of dash American author George R.R. Martin's latest book? So here the correct option is option C, the. Do you know the name of the? Alright. So correct option is the slash the. Alright. Option C is the correct determiner we used in this sentence. Let's move forward. Now let's talk about demonstrative article. In demonstrative article, which kind of article we use? This, that, these and those. Alright. Let's find out. This is a cup, one in number but near to us. Clear? So that is why when something one in number and closest to us, we use this. Alright. For that particular thing. These are cups, something many in number but closest to us. Alright, that is why we use these. That is a cup, something one in number but far from us. Alright, so that is why we use that. Those are cups, see here, many in number but far from us. That is why we use those. So these are the demonstrative article. These are what? These are the demonstrative article. This, that, these and those. Book, interest. Write sentence using a given clause. Alright, given clause. Now see. This book is interesting. The book is in her hand. That means something one in number and very close to her, because the book in her hand and one in number. So we use this for this particular thing. Alright. Book, interest. That or that book is interesting. That book is interesting. Something one in number, she indicating something, some book that is interesting, and the book is far from her. That is why she used that. My father. This is my father, 1 in number and closest to her, closest to him. My uncle, that is my uncle, that is my uncle, 1 in number and far from her. Bought shoes yesterday. I bought these shoes yesterday. I bought these shoes yesterday. Closest to him and many in number. Alright, that is why we use these in this sentence. Bought shoes last week. I bought those shoes last week. I bought those shoes last week. Far from him and many in number. So we use those. Like those are the stars. Alright, sometimes stars are many in number but far from us. That is why we use those for the stars. Alright, how much? Now again exercise for you all. Alright, what you have to do is we have to fill the blank. Alright, with the correct article. Here, how much is dash book over there? So let's understand how much is that book over there. How much are these or those shoes? Which we use? These or those? Let's find out. Those shoes, because something far from him. Alright. Where is dash magazine about horse? Where is dash magazine about horse? That is the correct demonstrative article we have to put here. Dash tennis shoes are very big. I must take them off. Dash tennis shoes are very big. I must take them off. These tennis shoes are big. I must take them off. Who is that girl? Who is that girl? Alright. Now again a question for you all. The question is, which of the following determiner is used to refer to something that is near the speaker? Something which is near the speaker. Which kind of determiner we use? Alright. This, that, these and those. Alright. Your time starts now. Alright students, time up. Let's see the question of which of the following determiner is used to refer something that is near the speaker. 1 in number and near the speaker, that means we use this. Alright, so option A here is the correct answer. Alright, let's move forward and have a look in the possessive determiner. Let's talk about possessive determiner. Now, hi, my name is Chetan. Hi, my name is Chetan. Which is the determiner in this sentence? My. Everyone calls me Chintu. He is my father. His name is Shankar. She is my mother and her name is Leena. This is my brother Charan. And she is our sister Chandana. These are our cats. Their names are Tinku and Pinku. It is my room. Its windows are big. Now, see here the entire paragraph and let's find out which are the possessive determiner we use in these sentences. Let's find out. So, hi, my name is Chetan. In this sentence, my is what? My is possessive determiner. Everyone calls me Chintu. He is my father. My again is a possessive determiner. His name is Shankar. His is a possessive determiner. She is my mother and her name is Leena. In this sentence, my and her is a possessive determiner. This is my brother Charan. In this sentence, my is a what? My is again is a determiner. She is our sister. Our is a determiner. Chandana. These are our cats. Our is a determiner. Their names are Tinku and Pinku. Again here they are the possessive determiner. Then it is my room. Its windows are big. In this sentence, my and it is a possessive determiner. So have you noticed that in these sentences, my, his, her, are, their, everything its is a possessive determiner. So again, my, your, his, her, its, are, their is all a possessive determiner. Alright. Mine, his, hers, yours, our, their is a, these are not determiner. Alright, these are not determiner. So these are what? These examples. Let's find out the examples now. This house is mine. So mine here is not a determiner. Alright, but this is a determiner. Mine is not a determiner. Is this pen yours? Again, yours is not a determiner. These are her Geeta's bangle. These are Geeta's or her bangles. Her is a determiner or not determiner? Not determiner. Alright. Again, a question for you all. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate determiner. The richness of Asia's culture is reflected in dash arts and literature. The richness of Asia's culture is reflected in dash arts and literature. A, their, B, it, C, its, D, them. These are the options for you all and you have to choose one among these four. Your time starts now. Fill in the blank with the appropriate determiner. The richness of Asia's culture is reflected in dash art and literature. Alright students, time up. So here the question is, fill in the blank with the appropriate determiner. The richness of Asia's culture is reflected in its, alright, in its arts and literature. So its is a option C. So option C here is the correct answer, alright. Now what you have to, here the exercise, a little exercise for you all, alright. What you have to do is, you have to identify the what? Identify the determiner. Now, Arun, this is my bag. You can keep your dress in it. Now tell me, which one is the determiner here? Let's find out. I am afraid I can't. Its belt is weak. I think it'll snap in the bag becomes heavy. Asha has a bag. I can keep my dress in her bag. Then Rama and Krishna have a bag each. Their bags are bigger than mine. Arjun has a suitcase. Anyone can share his suitcase. I think our preparation is over. I am sure we'll enjoy our tour. Now, in this whole sentences, we have what we have to do. What we have to identify the determiners. So, Sudhir tells Arun that Arun, this is my bag. You can keep your dress in it. Then Arun replied, I am afraid I can't. Its belt is weak. I think it'll snap if the bag became heavy. Asha has a bag. I can keep my dresses in her bag. Then Sudhir replied, Raima and Krishna have a bag each. Their bags are bigger than mine. Arun replied, Nagarjuna has a suitcase. Anyone can share suitcase with him. Alright. Then Sudhir replied, I think our preparation is over. I am sure we'll enjoy our tour. So here in this first sentence, my is a determiner, your is a determiner, then its is again determiner, my is determiner, then her is again a determiner, there is a determiner, his is a determiner, R and R is a determiners. Alright. Now let's talk about these are what? These are the possessive determiner that we talk about. Alright. Now let's find out what are quantifiers. Alright. What are quantifiers? Determiner. I need some flour, some sugar, some butter, lots of egg and plenty of chocolate bits. Shopkeeper replied, well, how many eggs do you want? How many sugar and flour? How much butter? How many chocolate bites do you want? So she replied that, oh, I don't know. That's what mother wrote in this list. I guess I must go back and ask her again. In these whole sentences, Shruti tells grocer that I need some flour, some sugar, some butter, lots of egg and plenty of chocolate bites. Grocer replied, well, how many eggs do you want? How much sugar and flour? How much butter and how many chocolate bites do you want? Then Shruti replied, oh, I don't know. That's what mother wrote in the list. I guess I must go back and ask her again. So in these sentences, there are some which are highlighted in yellow color. What are they? These are the quantifier determiner. Alright. Let's talk about this. The following quantifier will work with countable noun. The following quantifiers will work with countable nouns like many, a few, several, a couple of, none of them. Alright. And trees. Much, a little is a petrol. Some, most of, enough, a lot of, a lack of, tree and petrol. These are the words we use for these words. Now let's talk about some glossaries, that is hard words with their meaning. Phrase. Phrase means group of words. Distribute means to divide and give out. Definite means something that is fixed. Alright. And indefinite means something that is not fixed. Now here an exercise for you. What you have to do is we have to fill the blank with the correct determiner. How dash leg does a spider have? How many? Alright. How many legs does a spider have? How dash milk do you drink every day? How much? Alright. How much milk do you drink every day? Dash people drive cars these days. Many people. Alright. Many people drive cars these days. I like to eat a little food before I sit down to study. Suma has given me dash book to read. These book, a few books to read. Again, a question for you all. So, question for you all. Alright. Your siblings tells you that he, she feels bad of what they see. When they look into the mirror, they feel inferior compared to others and feel constantly demotivated and unworthy. What will you do? Your options are: ignore your siblings' words as you have never been in the same situation and instead always loved yourself. And second, explain your sibling that we should always love and be proud of ourselves no matter what and how the society perceives us to be. Alright. So what would be your answer if your siblings feel inferior or demotivated every time? What will you do? Alright. Your time starts now. What would be your answer among these two? If your sibling tells you that he, she feel bad of what they see when they look into the mirror, they feel inferior compared to others and feel constantly demotivated and unworthy, what will you do? Alright students, so the correct answer is option B. Alright, you have explained them that we should always love and be proud of ourselves, no matter what and how the society perceives us to be. Alright, okay, so option B here is the correct answer. Alright students, let's talk about the summary of this session. So types of determiner that we have talked about. First is article. Article have two types, definite and indefinite. Indefinite we use the, and indefinite we use a and an. Alright. Then we talk about demonstrative. In demonstrative we use the, these, that and those kind of determiner. Then we talk about possessive determiner. In possessive determiners we use my, your, a little, much, many, a lot of, more, the types of determiner that we talk about in today's session. I hope everyone know now. Alright. So determiner is my, our, your, his, her, its, there is a determiner, and this is my pen is a determiner. I found my pen in his bag. Here again his is a determiner. I am fascinated with their performance. Not a determiner. Alright. Not determiner. What are not determinants? Mine, are, your, his, hers, and there is not a determiner. This pen is mine is not a determiner. This that bag yours, not a determiner. The trophy is theirs, not a determiner. Alright. So again a question for you all. So this is the last question for you all. What is your overall rating for today's class? Satisfactory, good, very good, excellent. Your time starts now. Alright students, time up. So I hope, thank you very much. I hope you like this class. We talk about many things in this session about determinants. So I hope everyone know now what are the determinant, what are kind of determiners, and what type of determiner we use in the sentences. Alright, so that is all for today's class. I hope you like this class. Alright, so we'll meet in the next class. Till then, bye bye.